Okay, welcome to this 1084 monitor and the Amiga 1200, and it's running on the inside if we may bring it back. So in there you have a Pi 4B and a PiStorm that we're just outputting to the RGB out and try not to get too much flicker happening. So I'm going to go this angle and we'll try and run a few games. I'll show a few other things too. Okay, so we'll try some sys info. I'll do a speed. So yeah, so you got a lot of trip RAM speed here on the PiStorm 32. That's, you know, going 122. Whatever dry stones that is. 2241213. 122 times 6040 A4000. Memory. There you go. And what else we got? Boards. All this kind of stuff. All this kind of stuff. So anyway, that all works. We'll try something else. Okay, so the next little thing I thought is Tune Finder. And it'd be great to pass the time and just listen to some AM. So we'll just press Fine Tunes, and we're going to go down. Local. Let's find somewhere. Let's find somewhere like that, and press Play Tune. And hopefully.
Saying you need to help convince people that sharks attack, and that led into all this research.
There you go.
What did everybody think previously, and what was the actual theory then that Compposite proposed?
Okay, so this is interesting. So in Australia, they were called shark accidents, and there was a gentleman named David Stead who was the head of New South Wales Fisheries.
Okay.
Who there was a
so while we're doing this,
and fatal ones in 1929.
We'll get this
and he came out and said
out the way.
You know, live in an active ecosystem.
And
they don't hunt people, they're not marauding off the beach, is what he said.
We'll go looking
again,
for
so he was fired.
A game to play.
Was
well, listen to a bit of AM. How about that?
And so there was this shark accident, which then gets replaced by shark attack. But the problem is that Coppelson's getting letters from Horseman Dead saying that sharks get shark rabies. And shark rabies is the start of the.
No one expected this.
Wow. Okay, so the idea is what the shark becomes infected with some kind of madness that makes it want to go and attack.
Sounds like the story of Jaws.
And that sort of the taste for human flesh leads to the, you know.
It's the movie. Leads to the movie. That's what leads to.
Only, you know, once it gets this taste, it has to be killed or put down like a dog or some other animal.
This sounds like This sounds like the movie. Anyway, is there a Jaws game? Let's find. There's that pond game, isn't it? Like it's called
the first thing that he did is
James Pond.
Researcher. He sent clippings up the
but there's a Super AGA version of James Pond. So let's go back there.
And asked him for all the clippings of every reported shark bite in the history of Australian media. So he gathered.
This is what the guy does in the movie. He gathers all the clippings.
The New South Wales library. So you go in and you look at them, and you see like these letters from all the editors, and he's put them together.
All right, James Pond 2 AGA. Let's go.
Article for the Australian Medical Journal, and these medical journals were the #1.
It's on the news. Look, I'll find the station. If you want to find the station, it was there before. I'm playing the game now. You see, it's a good thing. Only Amiga makes it possible. Gosh, that looks good. See if it's not too oversaturated. Oh. See? Okay. Okay, I'm trying to get this not to flicker. Okay. Let's see if it's in focus though. Okay. Whatever's supposed to happen. And now he's got to jump up and... Oh, this is cool. God, the colour's amazing. I mean, this is the output this computer has with this kind of monitor. It's incredible. You just don't get. It's truly arcade quality. Like the addictiveness of having these super pixels that are just melted together. I hope I'm doing the right pondy stuff. But they were talking about fishy stuff on the radio, so... We've got time-wise. A little bit of time. We'll try something else. Hold on. I mean, it did cut out the radio station. We'll find where Tune Finder is. I think it's here. It's another one. Goldman. Play. Yes.
Peter Benchley, who wrote Jaws, and
oh.
If you'll, do you mind if I? So you mentioned that Jaws is sort of coming up, and its anniversary is on Friday. So this Friday
Hold on.
is
it's the anniversary of Friday the 13th as well. So let's do that.
Andrew Steven Spielberg.
Actually.
And the first sentence here is, first and most critical of all, the rogue shark concept. You said that Steve, he's talking about Steven Spielberg, apparently consulted some authority before taking this new tack. I too have consulted authorities, and my sources agree with me that the concept is totally absurd. So it's a very interesting thing to be talking about it 50 years later. That letter's from 1974, and 50 years later, it's still a thing.
Now, Peter eventually wrote the novel Jaws that Spielberg based the movie on.
There was...
How does the book differ from what we saw in the movie? I mean, is this eventually actually propagate the kind of rogue shark theory in the book? I've never read it.
So it's interesting. So I reread it the other